Well, hello everybody and good evening to you all and welcome everybody as Formula 1 live racing is back in action. For the second half of the season then, we're back for more of this Formula 1 race live for this fully raced then for the Hungarian Grand Prix race. And after qualifying for the Hungarian Grand Prix I just had, well, I qualified in 14th place unfortunately then in qualify, yeah. It was a good work for this, like the top 10 got through, had the main, and so that both Hunter grows and the had to not though, so yeah. But we're here now for the Hungarian Grand Prix race, and hopefully this is going to be a very good, hopefully this will be a good race after we had the last race in Silverstone at the British Grand Prix, where I finished the race in 9th. Some of the people have joined in, so let's just, let me just not manage my video, let's just check in and see if anyone's there, and hopefully we can start the chat. Let's just check in and see if anyone's. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong one. Okay, let's just try and channel settings. No. Alright, so I'm just gonna do something to this real quick. So hope I get my college computer, and hopefully I'll do that then. I'll save that so video will be updated for the Hungarian Grand Prix full race live. So yeah. And now it's now on. So 2 people watching. Actually, 1 is watching right now. Shortly then. So looks like we have been fine with just 1 for that. So we've got the Hungarian flag just put up then. Alright then. So we're ready about to begin the Hungarian Grand Prix then, guys. So it's been very good after the last time we did qualify. We did with us for you see the last video then, guys. So yeah, hopefully go check it out now. And if you have missed that video, hopefully if you leave a like down below and leave a comment down below if you want me to do more of this. So yeah, go check it out now. That's my James Gaming channel on YouTube for me, guys. So yeah, thanks for that. And hopefully you can tune in more videos in the future. But now then, let's go straight back where we are now. Let's head into this race, but yeah. So we're looking forward for this. Before we go to the race, let's just listen to Emma Jenkins' voicemail to see what the section go is for the race.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Here in the race goes, so it's 30 places or higher that it's here, so 1% up what we got in qualified. I've placed 11 places or higher and we're going to try to beat Perez for this, but Perez has gone very quicker than me for the Force Agility. Ocon, unfortunately, has been knocked out of Q2, unfortunately, yeah, in the qualifier session video then on last video in part 43. Unfortunately, he'd been knocked out. Yeah, unfortunately, Grosjean didn't make it as well. Magnussen didn't make it. Fernando Alonso from McLaren on made it into Q2 as a 2-time champion from 2005 and 2006. The Spaniard got into Q3 again. Carlos Sainz Jr. also made Q3 as well for Toro Rosso, but his team Fiat is at P11 then. So yeah, well, Toro Rosso drivers are looking very good so far. They're hopefully ahead of us in the Constructors' Championship if they finish in to get one kind of top then, but template will not be enough for the team for this. Don't think we're not going to change the engine changes for us well before the race begins, so we'll be fine for that then. But yeah, but let's go into the race. But before we go then, guys, yeah. Okay, so before we go into the race, yeah, so Carlos Sainz Jr. Well, he's swinging 30 to challenge just behind Fernando Alonso. So 2 to Spaniards just behind me. Then it's Massa and Palmer. Looks like both wheels have been struggling for this weekend. They're still on the 9th for the grid because they're weighing 5th in the team team performance companion graph, unfortunately. Companionship. But unfortunately, they're not doing well. They're 5th at the moment, but they're weighing down in 9th place in the sort of show. They're like they're doing real life now. In the modern days now in Formula 1 in 2021, so yeah. But anyway, when Massive left, Stroll and Rock again, then when they both left, Russell compared to their seats, then it will be Russell Latifi will Russell 2021, and now will be Latifi and Albon for 2022, so yeah. Alright, but we want to have a look at it. We had a quick word for this thing, guys. We want to have a quick word for this in the battle of the championship between Vettel, Hamilton, Bottas and Raikkonen. Yeah, it's a very close call. Only just 10 points separate the top 4 in the championship between Vettel down to Raikkonen. So both the Mercedes and both of the Scuderia and Ferrari drivers are doing the best they can. The gap is getting really close for the team between Mauricio Riobelli's team and Toto Wolff's team as well for Mercedes and Ferrari. Vettel's leading the way from Bottas 4 points, but whoever will win this race will take the lead of the championship. But if any of these in the top 4, if any of the top 4 retire in this race, means that they will lose the championship lead and someone will catch the end. But if Vettel retire, either Hamilton, either Bottas or Lewis will take the lead of the championship heading into Spa, where we had at the end of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Then, if it is Vettel retire and Hamilton, Bottas they had the Raikkonen, and they will lead the championship going into Belgium next up after Hungary. After Budapest in Hungary, and in the sort of championship, then, well, Mercedes are just 1 point from Ferrari then, yeah, just 1 point from separated them from Ferrari, so yeah, there's 1 point clear of Ferrari. There's a 1 point gap it is between the top 2 of the championship in the sort of championship between Mercedes and Ferrari. Red Bull in 3rd place still, over 100 points back from the top 2 teams then in leading the championship way. Force City are not that far back. Haas will remain in 5th for a while. Well, meanwhile, it's a bit of a battle between our main team winner and Toro Rosso. Frank Tosti versus Rebellious team. So yeah, I'll take our first Frank Tost team for Toro Rosso. So Toro was only just 3 points behind us then. But they could however get a chance to get a bucket up and they could however get ahead of us at the end of this race in Hungary. Toro Rosso remains 7th ahead of McLaren. Honda, 8th play ahead to Williams, and then it will be Sauber who see had to get scores on points. So we're 4 points behind, and it's not doing well so far. So in 17 and 18 plays on the 9th row in the grid, and Sauber on the last row in the grid. This is going to be a mysterious, historical race. It's going to be for this race here in Hungary. Then Ocon has won this race in the Hungarian Grand Prix. We're live for Alpine 2021 for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Then so yeah. Alright, and also we're getting the new powertrain engine power, the fuel ingestion system power we're going to get then we're going to have for the next race in Belgium at Spa, Focus, so on then. So for the Belgian Grand Prix, so yeah, I mean we have 2 out of 50 power, we get a second powertrain we're going to get then. But yeah, durability, I don't think we're going to have that, I don't think. Then we might have a Sussex, we might have a new Sussex for, we might aim for the Sussex next up, so hopefully we'll try that next then, so yeah. Alright then, so without further ado then guys, so we qualified forward to the process up that says, we got 57 resource point we earned from that then. But then guys, without further ado then guys, well, after the good practice program we have done, and let's see how this would be. Hopefully the engine will survive the whole race then. This could be a bit of a problem then for us then, so yeah. 20% overall wear, well, so let's go for, looks like something I'm fine for that, so yeah. Alright, so we'll hop in with the 20% of time. We're over expected lifespan, 164 laps, but hopefully we'll get to the end of the race for that then, so yeah. Alright then, so without further ado then guys, we're Perez lead by just 7 points still in the Wild Free Chase there, but hopefully he will not win it, I don't think, in this race. I think he might get in the next race as Belgium, I think, in Spa. So let's see if he can do that anyway, baby. Without further ado then, guys, enough with the talking, enough with the chatting about this now, but it's now time to get into the race of the Hungarian Grand Prix. I'm just going to look on Facebook before we start then. And I got Gina 5th, posted on Sebastian Vettel, so yeah. Okay, so let's just take a look. Okay, wow. Even though Waters is going to join Hamilton for the 2022 F1 season, but hopefully what he and Bottas could do. No, not from the Sakir Grand Prix, sorry, my bad then, so yeah. Alright then, so yeah. Only 5 from that Grand Prix season, so wow.
It's always wonderful to come back to the lively Hungaroring. A popular destination this, nice and close to the beautiful city of Budapest, with some exciting racing to boot. Who can forget Michael Schumacher pushing his old teammate Rubens Barrichello up towards the pit wall in 2010, or those great races of 2014 and 2015 as well.
We focus on the sport and the show doesn't distract.
Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking has always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile circuit, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. Let's hope we're in for another one here today. With me to enjoy it all is Anthony Davidson, a man who made his Grand Prix debut here with Minardi back in 2002. So, Ant, this is a bit of a special one for you, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'd say so. I also stood in to commentate on Jensen's win in 2006, and as I was a test driver for Honda at the time, you can imagine that was quite an emotional Grand Prix. It's also a tough circuit on the drivers, this one too. Lots of long, slow corners that require a lot of patience from inside the car. Plus, it's a very downforce heavy circuit. I mean, it's all relative, of course, but if you're lacking a bit in downforce, or if you've got a bit of an imbalance in the setup,
just keep in mind if there's any sign of grid penalties for the rest of these 20 cars on the grid.
After an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Perez, Sainz, Alonso and Kevin Magnussen, Kvyat, Ocon, Stoffel Van Dorn and a Renault, Grosjean, Palmer, Felipe
say the
Massa,
same.
and Lance Stroll, Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Well, there's not been much change after qualifying 3 for the top 10 then. That's what we're going to aim for then, Jeff. Thanks for that then. Alright, let's take a look at the race strategy then. Oh my word. Nearly the full race distance for 70 laps then. So, on the field of the car will require fuel saving measures throughout the race, fuel load warning, okay, in order to complete it. So 105 kilowatts there, so we got 69.9, so that's the full 70 laps we're going to have then for this one. So that would be the maximum 70 laps of this race we're going to have then, so yeah. My plan to go for a 2-stroke strategy, I think then, but I think we might pit on, maybe, let's say we can pit around to lap 18, pit around to lap 43. Let's 40 would be fine. So yeah, that's okay. 9:37:51 minutes. So that's fine. Oh, for 1.5 hours of this racing we're gonna have then. So it's gonna be a full 2 lap limit. It's gonna be for this race then, guys. So let's see how this one goes. So it's both the hours on the front row ahead to both Mercedes then. 5th and 6th for the Red Bull driver. Perez in 7th. Sainz in 8th for Toro Rosso. Looks like it's going to be a very challenge. Alonso 9th for McLaren. And Madison makes it around at the top 10. But Vander's having a good work person for this then. Also, that assist is okay. Don't need to change all this. The pit assist will be off there. And yeah. Race settings do fine. On Twitter, nothing to change here. Message says a no. Okay, so we're fine then. So yeah. Alright, let's see if there's any more to see. No, that's it. Yeah. Nothing about the city, yeah. Let's mess. No. Let's take a look about. Let's talk about multifunctional display.
The multifunction display is a vital tool to give drivers control over their cars and make important information visible during a race. It's possible to cycle through the screens on the MFD to access the settings such as brake bias or the tyres to be fitted at the next pit stop, as well as car condition, component temperatures and race strategy information. When speaking to your engineer through the radio, the MFD is also the place where you'll be able to view and select your available commands.
Alright then, so let's go hit, okay, we're now going to hit the anthem of Hungary now. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys or girls, if you're not coming here then to see this full video then guys, but please just stick around then. But just stick around then guys. But it's now time to listen to the Hungarian national anthem of Hungary. So, for this Hungarian Grand Prix at Budapest on Hungaroring. So let's see who's going to win it then. I hope it will be the Fiores, but let's begin. Let's hear the anthem of Hungary. Alright, that's the national anthem done then though. Now we're about to begin time to begin this race at the Hungaroring in Hungary. Who will win in Hungary then guys? Let's find out as we're about to begin. We're prepared to begin this Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's begin this guys. It's time for Hungary. So for Mason, let's begin right now then, and it turns on, the bright light is green, and we're prepared to start the race of the Hungarian Grand Prix. As we're off we go, it's a slow start there to the Fuse here. Probably going to say the fuel a lot then, but hopefully we'll be fine for that then. So let's set up the... Let's just check a look. Be quiet, Jad, I didn't ask for that.
Roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Thanks. Bit of a change there, but... Can I have more update, please? Okay, so yeah. Sorry about the mix-up of my crew there, guys, so yeah. So I don't know where, it's not rain then. Alright, so we're here for the formation lap then, so the formation lap is beginning right now, so we're looking forward to start this racing guys here at the Hungaroring in Budapest for the Hungarian Grand Prix. So looks like we've got a lot of work up to make up then. None of the people are in the live chat right now. Hopefully there will be some later on in the race so far, and we might have instant replay, commercial breaks, or maybe drinks so I can get later on in the race, and hopefully give me some more energy, and hopefully get myself throughout the whole race, full race of the Hungarian Grand Prix over 70 laps of the race of the full race distance here at the Hungaroring in Hungary then. So yeah. But yeah. But hopefully there might be no breaks of it for me for this race. Okay, Hungary, I don't think so. Don't think so for that then. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. And also, I'm 17 years old now because I had my birthday on February the 1st. So I'm 17 years old now, guys. So looking forward to this. So, and you didn't see me wish me happy birthday then, but then that's fine for that then. So yeah. By the way then, so yeah. I know about. I hope we'll see some people in the later on. Hope we could talk to me about the light. See any moves, any overtakes the movie I can have later on in the race. For this whole trade drivers in the field then though. But hopefully there will be some maybe soon more in the future. Hopefully then. Hopefully there'll be some later on in this later on this evening. So yeah, later on this evening. So yeah, hopefully we'll see some from some people in the channel. Hopefully some of my subscribed some of the channels that some of the people channels that have subscribed to me, and also subscribe to them, and I hope I'll check them out then. So yeah. But yeah, I hope they will comment later on. And also, by the way, about all of this and about all of the confiscations about all of this. So yeah. Hopefully this will be a very clean race. But yeah. I'm just trying to think in my head what I've forgotten. I think that might be it. Yeah. Hope it's, yeah. So hopefully we'll have a good chance to make it to the top 10. So hopefully you will see some moving action there. So it's all three car forming up then. So yeah, we'll wait for the start of this race on the Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungaroring then. So 4 drivers in the top. So the top 4 drivers, the drivers that are close together in the championship by just 10 points then. Anything can happen for these two teams. We've got a 4 laps coming out here in Hungary. And it's lights out, and where we go. It's a good start there from Alonso in the McLaren there. Palmer Martin gets a good start there. Massa and Stroll get past Groves and struggling it back for the Frenchman for the Haas team. Slamming down into turn 1. Leading the way out the Mercedes. Actually Hamilton and Bottas almost caught there. It looks like Hamilton, I think Bottas got ahead of Vettel there. Let's just take a look at the replay of the start between the Mercedes and the both Ferraris there. Looks like there's a bit of a battle going on there. Looks like it's a good start there. And I think Bottas has just got past Vettel. So yeah, so Bottas to finish drive, Hamilton side by side with them. Oh, back wheel his team and nearly lost the back rear car, and back wheels there between the both finish of Bottas and Raikkonen. But Bottas for Mercedes takes the lead from Raikkonen. Hamilton third, Vettel fourth, and Max Verstappen is battling for Vettel now. Can Max Verstappen get past Sebastian Vettel? Actually, that is going to be a no, I don't think. Or maybe he can do. Has Verstappen got past Vettel? Yes, he has. But Vettel is fighting back on Verstappen there. So head towards turn number 4. I think we're going to. I think we're heading to turn number 5. I think we're going to then. So it looks like it's Bottas lead. Raikkonen second. Hamilton third for Mercedes. There is Vettel, and then Max Verstappen and Dan Ricciardo. The 2 Red Bulls, 5th and 6th place. We have made a good start. We've got past 4 cars there, and my team apart also very great start. He's been P12 already, so 11 12 for the rail team there. Looks like we're a good fight back there, but Sainz is winning 8th play. That will, if he finishes A, means that the 11 will be scoring. Mean the sort of championship between us, between Wales and Toro Rosso, for our team Wales and Toro Rosso will be level on points then. But anyway, we got past, and these are the top 10. They qualify in qualify 3 then, they got through the Q3 then, so yeah, we're coming on to the back of the Danish driver, or the Haas driver, Kevin Magnussen. We qualified his teammate Groves, just remembered then, reminded though, and we got qualified his teammate Groves, but we now got a chance to try to get past our part. We've also got past Esteban Ocon as well, and also David Fiat, and now we're on the back foot on Kevin Magnussen's tail then. Alonso didn't make any decisions at the start of the race then, so yeah. Any more position gain then? Fiat had the bad start then. Vettel's dropped down to 17th place, and Groves and all the way down in 18th place. Not a great start for the Frenchman after lap 1 of this Hungarian GP then, as we close on the back of Kevin Magnussen's Haas as we go through on to lap 2 of this Hungarian Grand Prix. It's Bottas who leads the way for Mercedes, getting close to the back of Magnussen's Haas then, as we play into turn number 5 then, into turn 6. Looks like the fans are very good to see all the cars down. I don't have a deep through. I'm not going to go for this. I might go for a DRS move. I might go for... Oh, a bit of lockup there from Mansell there in the Haas. Oh, on the right rear of the right front of Mansell's Haas there. Bit of lockup there. A huge lockup from Kevin Mansell's Haas there as a DRS driver. Oh, a huge lockup that was from Mansell. I hope that will cost him some time. And also, that's lost him the game to Fernando Alonso there, who's now battling with his fellow Spaniard mate Carlos Sainz for P8. McLaren versus Toro Rosso, well, Haas versus Renault. So my team is just behind me, and Esteban Ocon is just behind Palmer. Some fastest outside going in for the leaders of the race then. So Madison looks like he's not having a great way of bit of smoke popping back at the Haas there. Looks like he's must have had a bit of engine troubles, I think. I'm not sure though, but hopefully he will keep hold in the. I hope he will still be in the race then. Hopefully he will be. He will be. Let's see. Hope he will be still in the race then. Kevin Magnussen for Haas then. But hope we can try to survive to the rest of the race then. But yeah, we can call for that then though. But we're close to the back of Carlos. Yeah. Look, well, he's just 150,000 milliseconds, thousands of seconds from Benson there. Palmer is making a cue for this, and very Massa then. As we go through into turn 6 and 7, no change yet after the last lap then. The few, I need to say the few, oh my word, this is tough, isn't it then guys? Try to get close to the back of Ken Mansell's Haas there. He's on the way with Superstar tyres, I'm on that same tyre as well, as we pop down into turn 12. It looks like we're completely fine at the moment then, so yeah. So through we go into turn 13 and round the very last corner of the circuit. We've got DRS coming on, the drag for 60 coming up then. As we go down to the tricor, no puff of smoke there for Mansell. Hopefully he's not having some engine issues then to the Haas then. We're going to go for a late dive into the overtaker into turn 1, and we get the move stick on Kevin Mansell for P10, and we're up into the points now. Good job for us. That's a great late move on Kevin Mansell's Haas there for P10. And we'll have a look. Let's have a look at the. We'll have a look at the replay. If any changes, then we'll actually no, not between the top 10 at the moment. But here's our late move on. Here's the replay. Here's the replay of us getting past Kevin Mansell again. Late overtake down on the outside, and he didn't see me coming. And oh, sorry. Hold on. And there we go. Down we go. And here we are then, coming down the outside, and what a good successful move that was on the Haas driver we go from. Now that's us into P10, and into the points we go. And now, let's hunt down Fernando Alonso's McLaren Honda. A good qualification for the Spaniard then, for the two-time champ for McLaren. Even though he didn't win for McLaren recently then, back in, actually he nearly won the title in 2007 when he was driving for McLaren, but actually he was actually voted for by that time. But grey after the red colour gone from Formula 1 then, so yeah. Yeah, Alonso went near with the title with Hamilton, his teammate in 2007 for McLaren. And then after he was fired from McLaren, got to Renault, but he came back to the team in 2015 though, and now he's there for this. Today in 2017 at the Hungarian Grand Prix then, so yeah. I remember Fernando did a "Ever wish you a happy holiday," so yeah. Remember in 2017 by the end of the Grand Prix with Alonso sit back with his deck chair then, sitting to the fan with his glasses on, so yeah. A good memory for Fernando Alonso at the Hungarian Grand Prix in 2017. He will remember Hungary when he got his first win. He got his first win here at the Hungarian Grand Prix way back in 2003, and now he's racing for McLaren in 2017. But he's raced for Alpine then in 2017. There were lots of his new teammate Esteban Ocon then, so yeah. But Fernando Alonso can't get past Carlos Sainz, who's our is our rivalry team. It looks like both Sainz and Alonso have lost a gap to the forward situation of Sergio Perez, my rivalry then. Oh my goodness me, I nearly did the same like Hamilton did to Alonso in 2021 then. Bit like Fernando Lewis had to try to get past the Alpine of Fernando Alonso in the 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix, and that cost him the defeat, and that let Esteban Ocon in the other Alpine car to win in Hungary. So that's a good result that is from the team from I don't know which country they're from. They've come from France. I don't know which team base they're from in the country in France. Maybe I hope so. We'll tell them about that with me then. So yeah. So we're closing down the two Spaniards on Carlos Sainz in the Scuderia Toro Rosso and the McLaren Honda Fernando Alonso. After 5 laps of racing, it is Hamilton, Bottas and Raikkonen leading the way. The top two leading the way. Then it's Hamilton and Vettel. 5th is Max Verstappen. Dan Ricciardo in P6. 7th place it's Sergio Perez, and it's Sainz and Alonso, and then it's me. As we go on to lap 6 now. Would this be another late dive into turn 1? Oh, actually, I think it would be, but we get the stick move then. So going through turn 1 there as we close down Alonso and Sainz there. Hopefully this will be a double overtake move, hopefully for me. Getting close and squeezing close back on Fernando's McLaren there as we go through turn number 4. Don't want to get close to the back of the Spaniard. I don't want to get too close of the back of that McLaren there, but hopefully we'll do our best to do that. We've got the view into the positive now, not in the negatives now. Oh my word, that was so close. Alright, so we got the gaps to about 1 second now to the gap between Alonso and Sainz there, and looks like Magnus is not that close to me then, guys. It looks like the engine change has been very good after qualifying then, but yeah, looking good so far then. I think my brain's getting like a bath memory back when I was a child then, so yeah, but I'm not having a bad time for this. I just had a sour this morning I had then, so yeah. Alright, now we're in the evening of the Hungarian Grand Prix GP race. Oh, a bit of rock up there on the wheels for Fernando Alonso's McLaren there. Let's see what the Spaniard could do about it. As we're getting close to the back of that Spaniard driver then. I'm going for a late Alonso into turn 1. Oh, nearly touched wheels there, but we get past Fernando Alonso there. We got past the Spaniard, we got past the McLaren driver, we got ahead of Alonso. And now we're up into P9 in this race here at Hungary. And now we're going to chase down Carlos Sainz Jr. for the Scuderia Toro Rosso drivers. So it looks like we'll still be ahead of Toro Rosso still after Hungary then, if we finish in the podium. We're starting 4th, now we're up into 9th place. And now our next target is trying to get past Carlos Sainz in the Scuderia Toro Rosso. I hope he will not make a lock up there into turn number 6. That's what Kevin Mansell had, that lock up he had at the start by the beginning of the race then, but Sainz does not do that in this time round then. So 7 laps into the race then, and the top 5 in this race are Bottas, Raikkonen, then it is Hamilton, Vettel and Max Verstappen. All gonna be wide at turn 12. Yeah, we're crossing the 2nd and pressing 7. We might have a, can we get DRS? Can we get the drag position open to get close down the Spaniard Carlos Sainz Jr. there? Oh, it's gonna be a good choice. It's gonna be a big choice to try to get close to Sainz then. He's pulling away from us then, but we got DRS available then. Hoping Fernando will not get the same DRS as we do then, as we go down into turn 1 now, and we still haven't got we've got close to the back of the Spaniard there, close to the wheel of that Toro Rosso driver there, but Sainz still holds that 8th place then, even though he's at Ferrari. Oh my goodness me, he had a big lock-up going into turn 3. That was a huge lock. We nearly went to the back of Sainz, but good we didn't manage to hit him then. But what a big lucky escape there from us. Well, let's take a look at that replay again. Let's see what happens. See, here's this lock-up to Carlos Sainz Jr. A lock-up on the rear left, and well, there was a slightly bit of contact then. Let's just check a look. Let's just see. Okay, I need to check. Okay, I need to check a look at my car condition, my vehicle condition.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Sorry. Need to get this. Can you check my car? Looks like the front wheel's okay then, guys. Looks like my front wheel's a bit, no damage expected then, so we're fine for that. So it looks like the car is okay. So we survived that collision there with cars. I don't think the student will not investigate that by race control then. Try to write his director before he died in 2019 there. Look how far Carlos Sainz Jr. is doing her, holding us back in the Toro Rosso there. But he's not going to stay there for very long, or much worse for in 8th place there for Toro Rosso there. Getting much closer to the back of the side of this lap then, particularly then. So a lot of bit of smuggling to start the race then, but we've got DRS available then. We're not that close to Sainz then. But can we have a late lunge going into turn 1 then? We're not going to try it then. We're going to break into turn 1 then. And let's see if we can get DRS here. Alright, so let's see then. So is this going to be another lock-up from Sainz? Oh, he did it! Yeah, it's again! Another lock-up of Carlos Sainz Jr. Looks like he's got... I think his tire's getting real cold there. Looks like his tire's getting really hot there in the summer hot heat in the bright sunny day here in Hungary at the blazing heat of the Hungaroring in Hungary. Looks like this thing is it's having a bit of trouble for Toro Rosso then for Carlos Sainz. So it looks like his tires are wearing out a lot. Looks like his tires are getting really cold then and really hot they're getting now. But while tires are looking fine then, and looking to the back of Fernando Alonso, he's getting close in the McLaren as well. So a big gamble between us and the two Spaniards behind us. It looks like remember both Alonso and Sainz made a sandwich, like a rolling sandwich, maybe to red out sandwich there in the last race at Silverstone, the British Grand Prix. Last time we did this live race then, led with both Alonso and Sainz screamed me, and I got it's a bit of a sandwich there, so that's no time for that then though. But yeah, but it looks like we're fine on the margin then, so it looks like we'll clean the margin then. So we're on to lap 10 now, out of possible 70 laps of this race now, and we're still close to the back of Sainz there. But we're not that close then, even not Fernando Alonso in the McLaren Honda is not close to me then. But we're still trying our best to try to hold these tyres a lot to the end of the race then, until the first strategy change then. So looks like Sainz is still ahead of us for another lap then. If he makes another lockup then, we might make a move on him. As we just try our best, try to close our Carlos Sainz Jr. there for P8 then. And we still no moves just yet. Looks like we still need to be keeping the car steady then. Nothing changed after the last 5 laps then, so what's the gap? I think it's still under 1 second between the leaders, between Bottas and Raikkonen. Third is Hamilton, fourth is Vettel, Verstappen for me is doing P5, Ricciardo's doing P6, Perez in 7th, Sainz in 8th, I'm in 9th place, and Alonso in 10th. We're in 9th place at the moment then guys, but I'm getting closer back on Carlos Sainz too, and we've still got can we get the move step? But he's pulling away a lot. The gap is only just about 400 milliseconds. Alonso's only just 410th then. But we might go for late Alonso's Carlos Sainz Jr. there, going to 1, and he makes the way for us to get past him then. And we get past Carlos Sainz. That's a great move there, successfully moved there from Carlos Sainz Jr. there, and that's us into P8 now. We're now into 8th place. We're now in the top 8 now. Let's take a look at that replay again on Carlos Sainz Jr. there. Well, actually, just got there. There we go. He just got a bit wide at turn 1, and that will that successfully let us through into P8. And good helicopter can then. That's us into P8 now. That's a great overtake move. Yeah, he just got a bit on the outside. He went over to the left, gone the outline, following the racing line, but we got past him to move move ourselves into P8 in this race then guys. So now we're into the top 8 now, but our next target, our next driver up ahead is Sergio Perez. But unfortunately, with that blockage for that costly time from Carlos Sainz, it looks like we're never going to try to catch him up, I don't think, because we're for the first race back in Melbourne, Australia. We were all alone then, and we finished the race in P5 in that race in the Australian Grand Prix then at Melbourne in the Albert Park circuit then. But it looks like we're looking very fully clear then in P8 at the moment then guys. So hopefully we'll be fine with the tyres as well. So the gap is over 1 second now from Carlos Sainz Jr. there, as we're winning the race in P8 still. So looking for on the tyre wear for this moment then, guys. So we don't want to retire for this, right? We don't want to do. Let's look at the engine recovery then. It looks like we're fine at the moment then, guys, after 11 laps of race then, guys. So looking forward for this one then. So yeah, no damage to our front wing. We went into the back and side, but we didn't take any damage to our front wing. We didn't take any damage to our front wing. We did bits and pieces we didn't lose then, guys. Lost then, guys. So we're safe in P8 then. But my teammate Johnny Palmer, looks like, I think Perez up ahead of us has pulled over. There's a yellow flag up ahead and he's retiring again. Oh my goodness me, my wife with Perez has stopped again like he had in Britain. And now he's out of the race. Wow, unbelievable scenes there. Finally then, another return for Perez. My wife in the race has a mechanical failure to his car. It's an engine failure for Perez then. Oh my goodness me. Sergio Perez, another DNF for the Mexican driver like he had in the last race of the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. That is another DNF for Perez. Oh dear me. Being in Austria, but looks like his rivalry's chase is costing him dearly then. Looks like this could go blow to worse for Sergio Perez, my rivalry. Sergio Perez for the Mexican driver is out of there, and that's us into P7 now in this race now. We'll be to 7th place now for the Hungary in this Hungarian Grand Prix. Then what great start we haven't done in this half for this first half, the first stage of this race. Then here in the Hungarian Grand Prix, this start of this Hungarian Grand Prix. Then GP on lap 12, bottom of 70 laps then, and now we've got the 3 teams up ahead now. We're up into P7 now with Perez, the Mexican driver, 40 out of the race. My wife in this race is out of the race. And now we've got Virgil Safety Car has just come out, but it's ending right now. The VSC Virgil Safety Car comes to the end because of Perez retirement for Forsythia. So the Mexican driver for Forsythia is out of this Hungarian Grand Prix. Another retirement like he had in Silverstone. We've got DOS and over again, and we turn to it, and we were to return to racing speed now. Here at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Tell me more. We are beaten Checo's lap time was 1:26.3. I was just saying on the way of Checo's lap time was 1:26.5, but we are beating him down because now at the race because he's now with him now retired from this Grand Prix. We have won this rivalry chase again with Sergio Perez. Now our battle in this championship, in this rivalry championship start, is going to plan for us to try and win this from Perez. I'm looking for a better clear for that then. And we're now up ourselves to P7 after Perez retirement on the last lap then. And now we're into P7 in this Hungarian Grand Prix. Ricardo, the Australia, is up ahead up ahead, but it looks like he's over a sector ahead of us then, so it looks like we need to be very careful there. We're far away from the pack now that we're waiting P7, and it looks like we're having a good executive race then. Here we're Hungary then. So it looks like we're going well so far. 2.2 seconds to the gap to car signs. And it looks like we're fully clean air then to try and nurse this car a lot. And it looks like one of the Ferraris is coming to pit. I think Kimi Räikkönen, the Iceman for Ferrari, has just made his early pit stop in this way. So we join the race in 6th place behind us. So Kimi Räikkönen has rejoined the race in 6th place as he's just made his first stop in this race. And he went on another set of Red Bull Superstock tyres, and he looked like he wants to go the way he wants to try and beat Bottas to win this race. Well, great distance there from Kimi Räikkönen there for Ferrari, and looks like he's fine for that. That's what David Multiplayer used to say on commentary box. They used to say that in the commentary they used to be then on Sky Sports F1. But yeah, nothing to matter for that then. Nothing to matter for that though. What then will happen for this in this race next year for this year for the Hungarian Grand Prix coming in 2022 later in August then. So yeah, or maybe late in July then to August then it will be then for the Hungarian Grand Prix then. So yeah, good for that it will be then. So yeah, cool. But in the races in August then. So yeah. So we're on lap 50 right now as Bottas has crossed the line to start lap 50 now. Looks like we're going to be staying in 7th place for the rest of the race. I think we're going to be for a while then, guys. So there's a long ways ahead of us then. So we're putting the gap from Carlos side. But my teammate Jolly Palmer, he's winning the race in P11. He's outside the point stand. So hopefully he will catch up soon better for that then. So yeah. As we cross the line to go to like 15 now. Our fuel strategy mix. It looks like they're fine at the moment. Our tyre wears were over 38% then. And on the okay, the front rears 22%, 35% over for the rear for the front tyres. Then the rears are over 25%, so we'll hopefully we'll be fine for that then. I think my teammate Johnny Parks just lost a position there. I think he's lost out to, I think it might be Esteban Ocon there for City. I think Ocon got past my teammate Johnny Palmer for P11. I think he has. So that's Ocon up into P11 there. So. Well, nothing about this confirmed for this for Cindy. They've only got one car left of this because Sergio Perez is out today. We've got only 9 cars left in this race now because of Perez retirement there. So with one car out, we've got 19 words left in this race here in Hungary. So 19 words left in this race here at the Hungaroring in Budapest. So yeah. Looks like we had the Haas though. I think none of the drivers are in the point. I think Manchester is in the points though. And so is Grossson. But if we get ahead of them, are we going to be starting to 10th or 9th in the championship? Let's take a look. We'll be 10th in the championship. We're approaching the pit window right now, and we'll be on the Red Bull soft tyres. I mean, the yellow soft tyre will be on then. So hopefully, maximize the whole race of this Hungarian GP here at the Hungaroring. Looks like the race leaders are pulling away from me a lot then, so yeah. So we're looking at good intense here then from Carlos Sainz Jr. We're pulling away then. Nothing ahead of us then. It looks like we'll find to continue on then. We're not going to retard the car then. No, we're not going to do that then, so yeah. We're going to continue on to the end of the race, the rest of the race then. We're in P7. That'll be 6 championship points for us then. And hopefully survive the whole maximum race we're going to try to do then for this whole race here in Hungary in Budapest. So yeah, looks like we're doing well so far then, so yeah. Going through to turn 11. I mean, that's turn 10 actually then. Through to turn 11 we go through now, and looks like we're still handling the lead well. None of the top 6 have pitted, but Raikkonen has for Ferrari. So it looks like we're never going to catch them up by the end of the race, I don't think. As Kimi Raikkonen posts a new fastest off of the race for Ferrari, 1:24.733. We're running the race in P7 still. So I think it's going to be that way for this thing. I think it's just going to be that way, but we're approaching this sort of pit window now for our first stop. Then this will be for the yellow stop tyre for these first of our 2-stop strategy we're going to do. Then we're doing a 2-stop strategy for this race, not 3 we're going to try to do. So yeah. So we're going to do a 2-stop strategy we're going to do. Our first stop is approaching right now, and on the next lap then is this is the penultimate to our pit then, so yeah. Lap 17, approximately 17 lap, we're over 1/4 of the race so far then, so yeah. Over 1/4 of the race gone so far then, and it's still a lot of laps. And there's still more laps left to come in this race in Hungary to come through. We're currently on lap 17 at the moment then, so yeah. Alright, we're looking good so far then. So yeah, we're over 1/4 of the race so far of this race, of this whole Hungarian GP then. So 70 laps of this race then. That's a lot of laps we're going to try to do in this Hungary we're going to try to do. But I think it's getting a bit aching a bit then, so hopefully it will cool down by the time I make my first pit stop then. So yeah, we're going to pit for the soft tyres now. Actually not right now. Oh, mechanical issue from Sebastian Vettel. Looks like Vettel might be in serious trouble there for Ferrari. Looks like that can hopefully get us back in the party then. It looks like the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel with Kimi Raikkonen appeared. Vettel could be in reasonable trouble for Ferrari on this lap on lap 18 then. We're still keeping fighting P7 at the moment of this Hungarian Grand Prix then. And we're about to make our first strategy stint then. We're going to make our first stint pit stop then. So we're going to come in this lap then. So box. Okay, we're pitting this lap then. So yeah. So we're pit for the soft tyres then. So the yellow soft tyres we're going to go on to then for our first pit stop then. So yeah. So when we join in P4, we'll have good opportunity to come back there, because I think we had to be for some other drivers there and some coming out to pits then. Pit in, that's the radio message from a team. Yeah, box, pit this lap, box. And Sebastian Vettel, who has come in into the pit as well, and we're coming into the pit as well then to change tyres then. So it looks like we've got a bit of opportunities there in our hands there. So we need to be very careful not to beat the speed limit there. Okay. Oh, that was a bit too fast there, but we slowed it down just in time there. Carlos Sainz is also coming to pits for Toro Rosso then. So we're into pit. He's coming into pits as well. Okay, pitting for the change it. Take out the soft tire and the Red Bull super soft tire and put on the yellow soft tires. Carlos is actually going on another set of yellow soft on the Red Bull super soft tires. He's gone on to then, as we come out the pit behind the two Sauber's drivers of Pascal Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson. Remember, Pascal Wehrlein won the Formula E race in Mexico City. I watched that race yesterday and he won that race. Marcus Ericsson, well, racing in IndyCar now, had the crash and victory in the Music City GP for number 8 when he was driving in IndyCar series then. So yeah. So with both of the Sauber drivers stopped. Oh no. With both of the Sauber drivers haven't yet to stop then. We rejoined the race in P13 then, but some of the races haven't stopped yet, and this could be our biggest chance to make us so back through the field then. As Carlos has rejoined the way behind the two Sauber drivers then, looks like he's going to have a bit of ground gaining time to try and catch me up then, but we're going to try our best to nurse this car throughout this whole way. We've got another pit stop coming up on lap 43 to lap 58 then. So yeah. Well, a bit of a gamble going on there. I think that's might be Danica Fiat in the other Toronto getting past off Van Dort though. I think Van Dort wants to try to get past Danica Fiat for P12 then. So it looks like they're having good fun time. They're having good times they're having then, fighting each other out for P11 then. As we're getting close to the back of them, they haven't made the pit stop yet. Coming to the pits is Fernando Alonso for McLaren. He's stopped as well. He's coming to the pits as well. So it looks like that's a good one for Fernando Alonso to make the direct strategy call then, so yeah. So we're in P12 then, so we'll be back in 7th place maybe the next 2 or 3 laps I think, whilst the rest of the drivers have stopped then. None of the other cars haven't stopped yet, none of the other drivers haven't stopped yet, so yeah. Matteo Parra hasn't made his pit stop yet, he's up into the points right now in P8 then. Looks like he's doing better lap times than me. Let's take a look at what's my team lap time. Actually I can't. Teammate stats. One minute 27.3. So Sainz's tyre are not getting better than my tyres they're using on the yellow soft tyre they're best using for this. But meanwhile, Valtteri Bottas from Mercedes have posted in a new fastest lap the finish on a fly-in here at the Hungaroring. 1 minute 23. 1 minute 24 there, I think that was, 0.3 that was from Valtteri Bottas from Mercedes there. But if it stays like this, Bottas will overtake Sebastian Vettel, with Vettel having a mechanical issue with his car from Ferrari. Valtteri Bottas will take the lead of the Drivers' Championship if he finishes this race, if he wins this race here in Hungary at the Hungaroring. So I think that Fiat just stopped then, so yeah. So yeah, this will say that when the Hungarian Grand Prix is finished then, so yeah. So much to be enjoyed the just pitted then, so David also made a pit stop there, and that will move Van Dorn up into P8 for McLaren. So it looks like McLaren are on a roll here. So it looks like we're getting close to the back of Stolt Van Dorn then for McLaren. So it looks like we're getting good at the upper hand on the Belgian driver then, getting close to the other back of the other McLaren there, and we've got slightly going a bit wide that turn forward there. I don't think we're going to get track limits for that then, I don't think. So yeah, need to be very careful on the card then guys about this. So through we go. Into the case we go through now. Into turn 9 and 6 and 7. Alright. Getting close to the back of Storm Van Dorn there. Bottas posted another fast lap there. A 1:24.265 for the finish. So the Mercedes are on a flying here in Hungary then. And looks like we're doing well to keep this up. Oh, getting close to the back of Storm Van Dorn there. It's not going to help us easily there, recently, if he's going to pit or not. Is Stubbins going to make his pit stop then? He is going to, yeah, so Storm Van Dorn is going to make his first scheduled pit stop there for McLaren. That's a good hold on, waiting P8 for long then. So that's us into P8 now. So we've got Esteban Ocon, the second force injured driver, the only remaining force injured driver left in this race, because his teammate Sergio Perez is out of this race, and Mariah in this race is out. So we have been checked. That's that objective. So that's one objective completed, and now we need to nurse the car home to the finish line as soon as possible without causing the engine to expand a lot. Take a look at the overall engine. MG UK 40%. Looks like they're over quickly well here at Hungaroring. Over 140 laps they're doing then. Over the full maximum 70 laps we're doing here at Hungaroring. So it's looking good so far for the engine car then. So the engine is looking good. It's keeping it up for the race itself. A new boss is up for Bottas again. 4.215. He's really on the flying here, factory for Mercedes here at the Hungarian Hungary. Though he's on a good fly he's having for this race today, but not for long. Skippy Raikkonen posted 1:23.598 down, 1:23 for the Iceman for Raikkonen for Ferrari, as he posted in a quicker lap time there. But it's by Ali Ford had the Raikkonen still. Hamilton, I think he's doing third. Vettel might be in fourth, I think, or maybe he might be dropping down. I think Esteban Ocon of ahead of us hasn't made his pit stop yet, so he's on the yellow soft tyres though. The Frenchman is. He won this race in the Hungarian Grand Prix in 2021 then, last year then, in this real life way in Formula 1 then. So hopefully by the time we get to the 2021 game, could he be able to fight for a win here in Hungary again in the game? I hope so not then, so yeah. And it looks like Haas are going a bit of a disaster here, but looks like they're not doing the best they can do to hold their car up. Looks like Mansell's got a bit of a problem with his car as well. Looks like Bob Haas is not going to score any point for there. We've closed it down in about 16th place, I think he might be in. And with Mansell in just outside the top 10 then, and closing trouble, maybe P11 or P3 might be in, are having trouble here in the Hungarian in Budapest. For this Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungarian for Haas, for goodness science team, for the team from USA, is going badly wrong. But anyway, as we go through the whole race itself, and has Esteban finally come to the pits then? No, he's done that. Oh, got a bit wide there, turn number 30 there. That will get Carlos Sosa trying to catch me up then. I think he is catching up a bit, so yeah. Get behind us, please. Mm. 1:25.1 that is, so looks like such is gaming by just one. There's not by a couple of tenths per lap then, but over 150 tenths per lap he's gaining on me. So it looks like Cyber might not be gaining on me, but by the time we make our second stop, there's only just train laps then, which is only train lap then to spare, which is only just train laps then. A lot of times, pit won't be open to the next train at laps then, I think. So yeah. So hopefully we'll get this car to the end of the race as soon as possible then. So we're on lap number 24 then. There's only just 50 laps remaining then, I think. No, I think we've got 45 laps to go. I think we've got then left to this race then, here with the Hungarian. Still a long ways to go for this race then, so yeah. After that, so we're on lap 24 now, out to 70 laps of this race. This is a flying here then, guys. This is going to completely fly we're having then here, the Hungarian then, guys. Okay, let's put the fuel onto which mix then. Actually, well, let's use a lot. Try to save on fuel then. So what's the gap now to Sainz? It's so just 4.6 seconds. So he's gaining me a lot quicker then. So yeah, on the rubber suicide tire, we're on the yellow soft tires then. So it looks like we're doing brilliantly fine for this race here at the Hungaroring. We're finding the race line a lot then, but we're doing the best we can do. Esteban hasn't stopped yet, so hopefully he will pit later on. But the rest of the field are still in the making throughout the whole race. They're coming to then. Esteban's on a long first stint on the little soft tyre he's on then. So that's going to be a bit of a trouble for us then. But it looks like Sainz is closing me on then, guys. But we're at 26.70 laps of this race then, guys. And we're on this lap now. And we're on a very long second stint then on our first pit we just made then. So for the yellow soft tyres then. And looks like the laps are doing well quickly enough then for us to go fast ahead of Perez. But the bad news says it looks like Carlos Sainz Jr. in the top water on the other superstar tyres is catching quickly than me. I think it's faster than me by 2/10 per lap then. He's faster than me. But it looks like he's gaining a lot on me going into the next few laps. So he might be coming in. I think he might come into the straight in the next 5 or 6 laps, 6 laps time then. As it's time to post a new fast lap. Posted a new fast lap for the race for the Mercedes. The British driver. The English driver posted a 1:23 there, 0.8381 that lap time was for the Britsman, for the British driver from England is on a flying here with the Hungaroring then. We're in the podium position still, and with Vettel down in P4, 5 or 6 he might be in, it's having a bit of trouble there as finally Esteban finally comes to the pits for Force India there, and that's us now into P7 now. And is he going on the same tyres then? Let me just check. Right, so I think he's going on the same tyre that he used to start the race with. I think he's going on the other soft tyres, I think. So no change there from Esteban Ocon there for the Frenchman for Force India then. The only remaining Force India this race though, now in this race so far though, as Sergio Perez. Disappointed same for him to be out of the race for Force India for the Mexican driver. Winning P7 at the start of the race, but unfortunately it's game over for that. So no good points such as offer. No points. There will be no viable points again for Sergio Perez. So another race, 2 races without retirement, 2 DNFs, and no points whatsoever for the Mexican driver for Force India. Take a look at the race director after. It looks like it's a bit of a close battle there. Looks like Barsley, it's our Mercedes 1-2 with Hamilton, Bars 3rd, 2nd, Vettel and Weichel 3rd and 4th, and Verstappen and Ricciardo 5th and 6th place. So all the top 3 teams in the championship are looking very good so far. Wow, Christian Horner are good fight to keep going so far. They're in 5th and 6th place in this race so far. We're in P7, 8. We're in P7. That would be a good highest spot for us then. It's with races like this though. Hopefully then, so yeah. Sainz is only just 4 seconds behind us. He's only just 4 seconds up the world Morris, and looks like he might close it in the next 3 or 4 laps time then, if he catches up to me then. So we're on lap 28 now of this race, of this whole 70 lap race we're going to try to do. We're now come to the 1 hour limit then of this full period, this full life period then, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave a like down below and leave a comment below. Leave a description down, leave in the description below for more content and more channel creating videos, and hopefully you will see a lot more coming for that, and hopefully give me a lot of views and that to come through in the next coming years time, in the next coming months, then the next couple of weeks time, and also the next few days or so then. So yeah, please enjoy the next half stage of the race then. Hopefully you join us into the next hours or two, and hopefully you can stick around and hopefully see this full race distance goes along then. So yeah. So anyway, we're on to lap 29 now. Oh, got a bit on the curb, got a bit wide there at turn 30. That could give Carlos a bit of a gamble there. I might have lost a bit of a lot, 5/10 per lap I'm losing then, guys. So we need to try and focus the car a little bit then. So yeah, let's just adjust the front brake cars down to 60 then, and hopefully that can help us out a little then. So we lost 300 milliseconds, we lost 300 tenths from Carlos Sainz we have lost then. And we're losing back a couple of tenths per lap down the other soft tyre. Me and the rest of the pack feel on super soft tyre, but sometimes on the other soft tyre they're on then. So yeah. So we're on to that 29 still, yeah. The leaders are coming out to the back markers now. They're probably going to be lapping the entire field in a minute then. So it looks like this could be a big handle for them in the race itself then. So yeah. Looking steady on the pace at the moment. So it looks like it's going to be set that way then. So hopefully this won't. I hope there won't be any more problems then for the rest of the field then. If anyone would tie for this way, we could have another virtual safety car this way. We will have one so far because the Perez we can't go proper to his Fortigi again. We've got 90 races left of this race then with Perez at the race. And if anyone retired, we could have a safety car, a virtual safety car for this, and hopefully change the whole race down to the end of the race then. Hopefully have a different finish in this race then. If it finishes like this at the moment right now. But I think stands at the moment after lap number 30, Bottas and Hamilton leading the race, head to Vettel and Raikkonen, and then it will be the two Red Bulls. And if it stays like this, as it stands, Bottas will lead the championship from Hamilton if it stays like this. Because I think Vettel will be ahead of Hamilton, I think, in the championship table. Yeah, so Vettel will be second place, Hamilton will be third, Raikkonen will be P4 if it stays like this. Mercedes will lead ahead, will move ahead, will increase their lead ahead of Ferrari if they get the full maximum 4 point interface in the 1-2% with Ferrari third and fourth, and that gap will be getting into double figures, 10-point figures. Then they will be having after the race is finished in Hungary. Then, so they're going to stick. They've got a lot more ways to access to come. They need to push hard and hopefully get a fair amount of points to go try and get. We're winning P7. We're winning the points so far. Then, guys, so a matter of more time to gain. Then. Car's only just 3.6 seconds behind us then, and it looks like we're having a good race in the hand. This sunny Hungary, got a bit of clouds up ahead then, so yeah. Tyres over 20% then, so it looks like we'll find the front over 15%, 20% then so far then on the front tyres then, 24% and 21% on the right tyre then. It looks like these four tyres are looking, looks like the real grip tyres are looking more functional and displaying the whole car throughout this whole race. Looks like we've got the upper hand then to keep this car sailing, and Sebastian Vettel posting a new fastest lap of the race for Ferrari, 1:23.365 then from the German, as he posted, and now he's stolen the fastest lap away from Mercedes then. So it looks like we've got a bit of a change back there. Some back markers approaching the lead, some leaders are approaching some back markers, and the blue flags are waved now for the race leader to come by and hopefully lap the whole entire distance there. We're not that far What's the gap to Dan Ricciardo in the Red Bull? The Australians were in P, so just by his teammate Max Verstappen though. Even though hopefully we've got another half of the lap after this race distance to go then, so coming on to lap 32 now, and we're only just nearly 35 seconds from Daniel Ricciardo then, and 3.5 seconds from Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso. Fair amount of playing to spare then for this race then, so it looks like we're going to be saying P7 for the whole race distance, I think. So the whole while we've got this race on hand then, it's looking good at the moment then, so yeah. There's sights just behind me then, guys. Oh my word. Looks like a good charge back we're having for this race here in Hungary then, guys, so yeah. Looking cozy and gentle. I'm sitting in the gaming chair right now then. We lost about 2 seconds from Carlos Sainz there, so we need to try to push this up then. So it looks like we'll find the road then, so yeah. So we're going to turn 3 now. We're gonna put the fuel to limits. We're gonna use a lot of fuel to make up for this race, and hopefully we're gonna try our best to finish in the top 10, to finish in P7, and not in the top 5 we're going to be. Then we finished in the top 5 once in the Australian Grand Prix at Melbourne. We did at the Albert Park circuit then, in Albert Park Lake. So yeah, we got that. That was a high finish. Specific. We're gonna go for another higher points finish to get 6 valuable championship points we'll get for this race here in Hungary if it stays like this by the end of the race. So it looks like we're doing the best we can try to do, so yeah. Good work for that then, so yeah. Well, we're going into the fire car now then, and heading towards the line right now then, and onto that phase 4 we go onto right now. And there's nothing out there apart from us then. Looks like the whole field is now fully empty now. So yeah. The guys getting really tight between me and Carlos Sainz Jr. there. Thought he's going to strike me in the next 4 laps of dying then, but unfortunately he's not that close to me just yet then, so yeah. Same much amount of fuel there, so hopefully we can use our lot. There's 0.6 litres of fuel in the tank left. Probably that'll be enough then to secure us in the race then, so it looks like we're fine for the fuel margin system then, so yeah. Palmer's making a massive Q. He's now winning the race in P11, and looks like he's okay to continue on and barge aboard then, so yeah. So we're not putting a lot more gap we can have there. But we've got a big yellow flag coming up ahead then. It looks like, is it coming from one of the leaders? I think it might be. Unless they've been, no it's not, it's Stoff Van Dorn. Stoff Van Dorn for McLaren. Oh, winning the race in P8 for a while then. Unfortunately Van Dorn is going to become the second time of this race now, as he's pulled off to the side of the track. So McLaren of Stoff Van Dorn. So Stoff Van Dorn for McLaren is out of this Hungarian Grand Prix race at the Hungaroring. So McLaren on a disappointing same for Zach Brown's team. So Zach Brown wasn't on it as Vettel pulled to the side of the track down. That is such a disappointment same from Van Dorn then for McLaren then. So out he goes. So the McLaren driver for this is out of this way. So yeah. So Stoffel Van Dorn, sort of saying that means Alonso is the only remaining for McLaren now left in this race then. We have flags ahead. That's from the stoppage of Stoffel Van Dorn there. There he is. Pulled over for the side of the track then. That's his race game. That's his race over then, unfortunately then. Green flag. Back to race again. Looks like a bit of a battle between Max Verstappen and Tommy Car. I think that had a bit of a battle there. We can't go past Verstappen. And we've got another yellow flag. Who is it this time? And it's Kimi Raikkonen! Oh, Raikkonen! Oh, Raikkonen! The Finnish driver, oh my word, won the race in the top 5 is out of this way. Who's won the race in P4, but what is the Iceman having been troubling so far? And oh, he's pulling on. Looks like it's going to be Kakofelli as well. So Raikkonen is out of this race. So there's the only remaining 3 driver left in this race. That's been Verstappen's music into P4, we're going into P5, and that's us into P6 because Raikkonen has stopped with a mechanical failure to his car then, and that's another of the front of the field out of this, who is out of this way. So Raikkonen, the 2007 champion, the Iceman, is going to be out of this Hungarian Grand Prix. So the bomb is same for that. That will be 8 empty points there. That hopefully should cleanly will hopefully move ahead to both of the Hasses there by the end of the race then. So yeah.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Say again, I'm breaking up. Don't worry, Jeff. I'll get you radio message in a minute. I'll contact you in a minute, Jeff. So we'll move ourselves into P6 as Kimi stopped on track then. So there we go, over to P6 then. So what that means is champion by now. Still be 10th in the championships table still. So no things are changing there after that retirement from Kimi there. So still saving sign for 6th place then. So that's another persistent gain. Then we're not into P6. We're not up into the top 6 now in this race now. So in P6 now of this race. So we're having a good run so far in the top 10 at the moment right now. So it looks like we're getting Cleamy and Stranger. But here comes Carlos Sainz Jr. The gap is only just about 2.6. The gap is now is. We need to pick up the fuel pace and make us so. Okay. We'll go for a quicker lap here. Behind the 5 car we come through now and heading towards the line right now and onto our phase so we're going to right now. So it looks like we're cleaning and cooling. We're cleaning air now. Cleaning and cooling air now throughout this whole race here in the Hungaroring. So it looks like Budapest and the Hungaroring in Hungary is making us long, even more processor for us. Carlos Sainz still not that close to me though just yet at this particular lap then in this lap of this race. So yeah, bit of a slightly bit of grid change slightly there at the last minute there. We're 3 seconds now. The gap is just 3 seconds now. So we're putting away from Sainz now. Looks like the hopefully extra fuel advantage can hopefully help us out for the rest of the race. So keep it safe and pressure for this race then. So with Van Der and Walker both have mechanical problems to their car, and with Perez is out as well. So Perez out, Van Der out, and that's 3 cars out of this race. I've only got 17 words left of this race here in Hungary. Oh my word! Just clip the curve there at turn 12. I mean, at the entry to turn 30. At the entrance to turn 30 there, but. Well, I think we lost a bit of time there though from that mistake there, but few to mix 2, that 2.9 seconds to be getting. We're putting it away then from Carlos Sainz. So it looks like his tyres have worn now along the way with superstar tyres. I think he's trying to gain on me there, but he's not that close to me though just yet then. So we're finding 6th place at the moment then with Alonso in PA, and looks like my teammate maybe might his way moving into the top 10. So we'll be still be ahead of Toro Rosso if this stays like this. If this is like this with us getting 9 points and Sainz picking up 6 chances, there will be So that'll be 3 points we're going to gain away then from Toro Rosso there, so we'll be fine for that then. The gap is just 3 points. We'll be gain. It'll be another 3 points gain. That'll be 6 points in the championship tier for that then. So yeah. So yeah. But if we retire with Science Phase in the point, and with us not scoring any point, Toro will move ahead of us in the Constructors' Championship for 6th place. And we don't want that let that happen then for this race then. The gap is just 2.5 seconds now. 2.5 seconds the gap is from us and Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso there. So it looks like we're to gain some advantages there to save the field a little then. As we go through the far corner of the track then. And it looks like we're having a good gaining hard throughout this whole race we're going through then. So it looks like we're doing the best we can do then. I think none of the people have chatted just yet. Let's just check a look at the messages. I'll need to check if there's a chatted or not in this race then. Actually, no. No one has reported it just yet though. Let me just check and look. Let me just get back on. Let's just check. No, there's not. Nobody has joined. Okay, so never mind. Alright, it looks like they're not going to be bothered. I don't think they don't want that video from me more often then. So hopefully they might be able to say what happened to me while I'm not recording any video, because I'm a bit scared. I've been having there, a bit of feelings to myself, like having a bit of depression I've been having then tomorrow about my body then. So before I go for any further than that then, any more investigation for that then, Lewis has just posted a new fast lap race for Mercedes, a 1:23.1 for that from the Mercedes driver then. So yeah, as I continue my story though, I've been a bit scared about things that not come true in this universe then. So yeah, that's what happens then. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about, but they're not actually come true. But thanks for the overthinking book that I got for my birthday. So looks like it's completely clear for myself for that then. So yeah. So we're looking very clearly for that then. So yeah, good for that. So yeah. So it looks like we're firmly clear for that to finish in 6th place in this race in Hungary. So it looks like we're fine for that then. So yeah. Well, we go through the fire car we come through right now. So it looks like we're fine for that then. So yeah. Yeah. As Ricardo and Verstappen stood battling up for P5 then. So yeah, we can go for investigate for this race then. As we're on lap 40 out of positive laps of this race then. It looks like I think Sainz and Fernando Alonso has just made a pistol right now. Now Esteban Ocon in the on the remaining 4 stages in this race. The remaining 4 stages in this race has now caught to me now then, guys. So David Carr 5th for Red Bull for the Australian driver here at this circuit in Hungary. Remember, he won this race from right back from the field in last year's Hungarian Grand Prix 2021 then in August. That he won that race then. So well done to Esteban Ocon there for Alpine. He driving now in 2022. But the team he was waiting for from that in 2017 was Force India. The pink Force India closer on me then, sponsored the BMW with it then, and they're getting closer on me after lap number 39. So we're coming out to the race then for Ferrari. We're doing really well to hand this up. I would say it looks like they're going to head towards a 1-2 finish then, with Bottas first and Hamilton second place. So looks like we've got a bit of a hand. We're actually we're plus one of our fuel mix we have been saving there, guys, and now we're going to try to use it a lot as Esteban Ocon, the Force India driver, the Frenchman, is getting on me then, guys, and it looks like he's not going to do what Vettel did when he nearly won the race, nearly tried to overtake it to win this race in Hungary in 2021 then. Hasn't won since Singapore 2019, Vettel has not won a race. Nearly close to winning the Hungarian Grand Prix, winning for his 3rd time. He would sort of won this race for the 3rd time. Lucky if he hadn't got past Esteban Ocon and secured the victory here in Hungary then. But hopefully he'll have another sort next year, or hope for this year in Hungary, for this year in 2022 to hopefully get a secure win for Aston Martin, I hope then. So now the gap is only just 1 second stand from me and Esteban Ocon there. I think David Carr has just, I think Max Verstappen has just come into pit for the yellow soft tyre. He was racing on these Red Bull Superstar type for far much longer now than his teammate did. So Derek is staying out on track right now, but meanwhile Esteban Ocon has closed up to me and looks like there's going to be a bit of trouble there for Moss as he's closing fast. But we've got a pistol coming up then, so no need to worry about it now. So we've got so with Perez out the way, then we've got the other forces to deal with. It's Esteban Ocon then, and it looks like he's not having a great run then, but he's got DRS available. He's got the Dragon Success open then. He's close to me, but he has to stick the back of me for this time, this lap round. So it looks like Ocon is still on the back of me at this lap, I think. So it looks like, yeah, certainly like that then for this lap. Then on lap 42 then, and looks like my teammate Jordan Palmer has just come into pits. So my teammate just come into pits, and we've gone so extremely wide going at the exit at turn 4 there. Oh, got on the curve a bit. That'll cost me some more time then. So it looks like we're not so we need to be very careful on our tyres there. The nearly will out then. That's why our pits are coming up then. So it looks like we're gaining some ground, but we're not getting a good positive lap time. We're not gaining for this whole race we're having then, guys. Throughout this whole circuit in Hungary then. So yeah. So yeah. Cyber battling and 10th with Esteban Ocon here then, guys. So French is not having a look on me on this lap then, but we're hoping on this lap then, but it looks like he's got a better SDR than me then. My pit is up and down, but Ocon's is looking for a move. He's going to try to go down the outside, but I closed the door on him, and he's looking for a move on the outside, but I closed the door on him, and no such further move actually. Going into this next area, not much going into turn 2 there and into turn 3 out of that second DRS, so then, so yeah, so no move for that then, unfortunately then for Ocon there. So it looks like he's going to stay behind me for another lap, I think, but we're going to come into pits instead then, guys. With another set of yellow subtitles. This will be our final pit of the day then, so this is the final stop for this evening then, guys. Here in Hungary, the Hungaroring then, guys. So yeah, so we're gonna box this up then. So yeah, so they're gonna take us into this lap then. So copy that, Jeff. So tell into the crew that I'm coming into the pits then. So the way Mikhail just on my teammate Palmer there, and now it's my turn to come into pits. That's for my pit, take my pit stop then. So this will be our second and final pit stop of the day then. So hopefully we can catch Esteban Ocon, who will be ahead of us then, or won't be losing time then in the pit if he gets ahead of us then. So anyway, we're going to come into the pits right now then, so pull into the pits right now then, and a bit right there at the fire cord there. Slowing down there, and slowing down, coming into the pits right now then. The Roma cars are out there right now, so get to work then, boys, get to work. And come into the pits right now then. And putting the clutch down, and off we go with this clutch. Another set of subtitles on then, and we're now fully left down for the race there. Sebastian Vettel get past us there, and we're going to reach right behind Carlos Sainz. Oh, Nitsa running back at the Spaniard there. Has he made his pit? I think he has just made his pit stop then. Yes he has. But unfortunately with that, unfortunately he's ahead of us then, so that's a position loss then to Sainz then. So it looks like we're going to try and get that position back from Carlos. So yeah, I think he caught up to me by just 1 second per lap then. So we need to try and get that position back from Carlos. So we're doing the race in P8. Carlos are ahead of us then, so we need to try and gain the back of that Spaniard as soon as possible then. So yeah. So we still have to piss up then. He's pulling away from me then from 6th place then. And with Rocco he has to stop then to make his second stop then. It's looking clear. It will be Carlos Sainz's place he will get then. Oh my word. And this could be a bit of trouble in the Constructors' Championship there if Torres gets fifth ahead of us then in this race. This needs to be a big gamble for us if we're going to try and get past Sainz. We did it once. We did it. We got him when we had it. We got part of the British Grand Prix at Civic and we got out ahead of us then. But can we do this? Can we do this same again what we did at the British Grand Prix at Silverstone the last time at the last 4 live stream race video then? At the last 4 live race stream video that we did. But we're not closing on Sainz like that. We really just want 1 second behind. We've got the West advantage there. As we go through around turn 1 there. A lot of back markers in the way then. So it looks like we're completely fine for that then. So yeah. And we've got another yellow flag. I think that's someone slowing down. I think that's coming from turn 12. But it's carried on down. But who was that slowing down then? Let's have a look at the replay. It was fit up out front. And oh, and that was Felipe Massa. Massa has been spun round by Daniel Ricciardo. That's going to be a bit of a racing incident there between Sainz and Massa. So Massa's been spun round by Daniel Ricciardo. I think no one's going to hit him then. So a bit of mistake there. So Massa, for the Williams tail, spun around, and with that spin, he's lost that position to Daniel Ricciardo in the other turn. So the Wilson driver now had the Brazilian driver now, and not Massa. And now Massa's race is now ruined then, and a position lost from that with that contact we had from Daniel Ricciardo Red Bull then, and now he's now falling down the field. He's lost a position there from that spin from Ricciardo that caused it then. Ricciardo has gone away for that then, so yeah. No further investigative accident there, no further accident there to Daniel Ricciardo and Felipe Massa incident then. So not to the Ricciardo Massa incident there, so no further accident between these two then. So carrying on race then, no further investigating accident by the race control by the FIA race control then. So the systems carrying on left off then, and we're still racing on for this to the checkered flag then. But it's still the Mercedes out in front there with Hamilton, with Bottas in third and Hamilton second place in this race then. Sainz is behind us then. So Sainz is ahead of us then in the Toro Rosso. We don't want to let him to fit ahead of us then, or that will give Toro Rosso a big advantage. Try to close my team out, close our team down in the sort of championship battle for 6th place then, and we don't want that to happen then. But let's try our best to close down Carlos Sainz then in the Toro Rosso. We're gaining and gaining. Who's putting away a lot then, but we're gaining and gaining, and quicker and quicker we try and get to the back of Sainz. Ocon hasn't stopped yet, so Sainz hasn't been in the top 6 yet, so hopefully he'll do that for 1 lap then, or maybe not. So yeah, I was still trying to close him down then, guys, but he's pulling away from me by just 1 second. We've gone the curves a lot then, so we need to stop thinking about it and go very fast. We go through these lines then, and it looks like Hamilton in the first lap then from Mercedes driver 1:23.131. So Ocon hasn't stopped yet, so it looks like Esteban is not hopefully going to pit again soon enough then, and hopefully we're going to try and catch him up then. So yeah, so on to lap 47 right now then, so yeah. So getting closer back, 3.3 seconds to the gap from Fernando Alonso there in the McLaren, the only remaining McLaren left in this race there, because his teammate Van Dorn is out of the race. That will give a good big advantage boost there from McLaren to move ahead of Ferrari. To get edge away from Williams in the battle for 8th place in the Constructors' Championship. Well, meanwhile, we're having a battle for 7th place in the Constructors' Championship between Toro Rosso and Wales itself. But I mean, battle for 6th place in the Constructors' Championship between my team and Toro Rosso team, or Frank Todd's team, Toro Rosso. I'm still trying to close on Carlos Sainz Jr. down then, so it looks like Sainz is doing the best he's doing for the Toro Rosso team. Looks like the Spaniards looks like Carlos Sainz. Yeah, well, by the end of the season he moved to Renault to partner with Hungary for the 2018 season then. He only did it for 4 years before the 2018 season started then, to replace Charlie Palmer. But I replaced Hockenberg then, but yeah, because he's retired from Formula 1 then. But he will be back probably in 2018 if I might move to us then. We've got a yellow flag coming from for this sector 3, coming into the very last corner of the way, and it's coming for the race. I think it's coming from the pack then, and it's the old Ferrari Vettel! So both Ferraris are out again! Oh my goodness me, Sebastian Vettel Oh my goodness, and both Ferraris looks like they're in the wars then. We have lost Kimi Räikkönen and now we're about to lose Sebastian Vettel. Mauricio Perez's team couldn't believe it. Would you believe it? They looked at the front row, both Ferraris did, but Räikkönen's out, and so is Vettel, and both Mercedes looks like they're going to fail with because Hamilton and because it looks like because Mercedes are heading towards victory. It looks like they're going to take the lead of the championship with both Ferraris out then, and now the championship is going to go down to the wire then because with this out of the way, we're moving ourselves into P6. We're going to move ourselves into P5 if we get past Sainz. If we get past Carlos Sainz in the top of day, we can make this move. But for the second time, for the first time since Australia in the European race, both Ferraris are out of this race. Räikkönen out, Vettel out, and now the Ferrari 2-1 will pack up and go home after 3/4 of the race. This is gone. Lap 4 has a point 70 laps this way, and we've got like 21 more laps to go. Then we're a lap down from the race leader then, and now we're looking forward to try and get past Sainz for 7th place. We're currently in 7th place because of retirement there. Ocon moves himself into P5 then for Cynthia then, but he hasn't made his second stop yet. So hopefully we can get a bit of ground then on Carlos Sainz there. And there's a yellow flag out. I think that's someone else just spun off there, and I wonder who could be. And who is that? I think someone's spun out. Who was that? Let's take a look. It's coming from, and it's from Hamilton. I think that was it. And he's not Ocon! Oh goody! First Lewis! Yes, thank you, Lewis. Yes. Oh, you smashed out Ocon. You smashed out the winner of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Oh, you smashed out the Alpine driver who won this race. Oh, disappoint me. But by the way, Ocon's got a BWT on his car. Means that he'll be having that for this next year for the Alpine team, because Alpine will be sponsoring the Alpine. Will be sponsoring the Alpine team for next season then. So yeah. So it looks like we've got a good game in hand then to move yourself into P5 there with Ocon start. So we've had to take out Ocon there, but good work for that. Means he's lost a bit of ground there. Means we're both into P7 now. With their retirement, we're back in the race now. We're back in the fight then. We can now get another top 5 finish. We now can secure another top 5 finish like we had in Australia though, in Melbourne though. But both the others out of the way with Ocon been smashed up. We've been spun wide by Lewis Hamilton then, like Master. We just see a few hours ago between the incident with Carter and Massa, but this time it's Hamilton and Esteban Ocon. Second time we've seen this incident at turn 12. Second time we saw that incident at turn 12 though. But this time it's Ocon and Hamilton. There's no further accident there between that incident between these two drivers, between Esteban Ocon and Lewis Hamilton for Mercedes. But Hamilton is out in front then, and Mercedes could take the lead in the both championship with both Ferraris out. They're on a nightmare, on a night tour to secure to take the lead in both championships after this race fair. Bit wide there for Carlos Sainz Jr. and getting closer back of Sainz. We're going to put the fuel into which mix then. We'll see 0.6 laps of fuel. Positive laps we're on then. As we're getting a lot quicker there, we're getting a lot faster than Carlos Sainz there. We're faster than the top of the team there. Round the fire car we come through, and a bit of puff smoke there. We're not that close then to Sainz there, but can we go down to the outside a bit of thing? We can't make that move a stick there, but can we go? Okay, we're going for turn 1 now. Can we make a move going to turn 2? No, we cannot. We'll still stay ahead of it for another lap there. We're up 50.70 laps. We're actually a lap down, I think, from the race leader, I think, then. I think so, then, guys. But we're closing down on the Spaniard Carlos Sainz for P6, then. And then it will be Esteban Ocon, the Forsythia, for the first one. I don't think he's got to stop yet, but I think the Forsythia will be prepared for Ocon, then. Well, meanwhile, we'll just try find a way to get past Carlos Sainz there for P6, and we'll hope we get, and we'll be reserved to P5 when Esteban Ocon in the Forsythia stops in this race. Oh my word. That was close. Okay. We're gaining on the Spaniard a lot more. Gaining tenths per lap. Lap after lap after lap we can gain from Carlos Sainz there. But could this be the chance? A bit of post smoke going in another record there on the rear brakes there, and we're still not close. The game is just about 500 milliseconds then, but we're not that close to Sainz just yet. Is that someone of the leaders coming out to the pit? I think that might be Lewis Hamilton just coming to pit for his second and final pit stop of this race. So that's the British driver, so that's the Mercedes driver doing his second and final pit stop of this race then. And now he's on the battery duo. We're now on the fight between Ocon and Sainz here as we're winning P zones. Looks like Lotto could join the point as well then. He's off to face into the top 5 as well. Here goes Fernando Alonso then. The McLaren is gaining a lot then. He's gaining on me and Sainz a lot quicker than we have for the rest of the race then. Lap 51, the positive 70 laps then. Bottas on lap 52 as bit of side move there. That was Hamilton. That was Ocon letting out the way. That was to let Lewis Hamilton pass. And now we have gained on Ocon. We have now Cats. We have now gained Esteban Ocon in the 40G as well. So me and Sainz are on Ocon's heels now. We're on Ocon's tail. We're on Ocon's tail now. We're getting close to the back of Sainz there as Toro Rosso. So 40G versus Toro Rosso versus Renault versus McLaren if Alonso can catch up in the next few laps time then. But we can hopefully get for a winning jog then. Got a bit of the curbs a bit then, but around the last couple we come through. And what's the gap now? Just 400 tenths there. We're getting a lot quicker than to Carlos Sainz then. Bottas is positive new fast of the race, 1:21.763. I think he's just made his last stop of the race, I think he has. And that's kind of delayed back to Lewis Hamilton there. So it looks like Hamilton has to the lead back then. Has to the lead back from Norris. Has to the lead back from Valtteri. As he makes his stop. And we've got blue flags up ahead. I think, is that from one of the back markers up ahead? Well, we're not solely clear what is going on. Is it from looks like Red Bull are in the podium position now. It looks like, okay. Looks like they are flying. Okay, so we're going to turn number 11 there, and who is that? I think that might be Valtteri Bottas behind us then. He's just supposed to fossil over. Okay, I think he's doing his pit stop there, and now he's now gaining on me and Sainz, but I'm gaining on Carlos Sainz then, trying to move us into P6. But meanwhile, Esteban Ocon has finally come to pit, but the blue flag has been waiting for us. But can we get close to the back of Carlos Sainz here for P5? We'll try our best, but we cannot get past them. But hopefully we can let Bottas pass, and hopefully if he can clear Sainz as well, that could sort out the problem. So we're going to let Valtteri through. So we're going to let Valtteri pass. And there we go, there goes the Mercedes driver. We're going to let Valtteri Bottas pass. So the Mercedes driver is a 1-2 for Mercedes with Hamilton in first and Bottas in second place. So we let Valtteri Bottas pass. So that we didn't lose any time there from that. And now blue flags from as Bottas now gaining and trying to get past Carlos Sainz. So we need to move out the way to let Valtteri Bottas pass, and he's trying to, and there's contact there. There's been a contact there between Bottas and Sainz. Whoa, big close calm down. Whoa, I hope before Bottas is going to take out Carlos Sainz there. Oh my goodness me, whoa, that was a close further accident that was between both Valtteri Bottas and Carlos Sainz. Sainz was letting Bottas through, but unfortunately, and we went to the back of Sainz there, and we took a bit of damage to our front wing there. We need to be very careful. We got a bit too fast there. Alright, but hopefully we're going to put the fuel back into which mix then, and this time let's ease the front wing easier then. So yeah. Alright, let's see what the gap is right now then, after this lap is finished. And so it's just 4:10. We're still not close to the back of Sainz then. Can we go for an outside move? Oh, we're trying to. It's the latest move. And have we got past Sainz? We're side by side with the top of the job, but we get successfully get past them. We're slightly damage to our front wing there. We got past Carlos in the top and now we're successfully moving to the top 5 in this race then. So yeah. Can we take a look at the car and see the front wing's damage?
Damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making...
Yeah, I've gone too far. I went.
Let us know if you feel going too much.
I'll keep the front wing safe then. Hopefully now we will not be any worse then. So yeah. So just went. I got a bit too far. Went to the back of the start car. We're going too fast there. No further else to the tap of Carlos Sainz Jr. From Carlos Sainz wasn't there from the Spaniard there. So no further else there from that for that touchdown between me and Carlos Sainz Jr. then. So hopefully we can try and ease that front wing. So we could ease the front wing. So we've got a bit of damage on front wing then, guys. I might damage on front wing a bit then. So it looks like we are hopefully we'll be fine to keep going then. I need to take it easy before you make any problem worse. It looks like the front wing is okay. But if the lap times are looking good and increase a lot, then we could say out. Then. So this is gonna be a bit better to the end of the race. But Red Bull will be facing 3rd and 4th with Ricardo Max Verstappen P4 for Red Bull then. With both the Mercedes are in front then. With both Ferraris at the race. So we lost 4 cars from this Hungarian Grand Prix race so far this race on lap 55, and we have lost both Ferraris, so Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen. We lost on Van Dorn, the McLaren driver, and we also lost the 40 of my wife, the Mexican driver Sergio Perez, who's out this race early at the start of the race then due to enter mechanical issues. So a lot of mechanical issues we have for the great penalties for the race itself, but none that had changed it compared for the start of the race then before the race begun. So looking like we'll keep it fine and clear for that then. So yeah. So looking fine for that then, yeah. Indeed then, so yeah. So we're fine with that. So we lost Perez, my rivalry objective who's complete out of the race. This is the last one objective complete. We've got all 3 objects complete. We got the target of 13 play. We're winning P5 at the moment, and our finish should be to finish 11th place or higher. And that's what we just aimed then. Wow, starting from 14th place to make our way up into 5th. Starting from 40, make our way up into 5th. We gained up 9 places after the whole race have gone away. We've got another 50 laps left to go this way, but we're fully up down for this race. That means they're on lap 57 right now. We're on lap 56. We're having a good race so far. We're in the top 5 again. Can we secure another top 5 finish? And what is this going to be another chase in this study? About to go over to the corner then, and yep, we'll be 9th for the championship. We'll be headed to 2 hasses of Grosjean, and we'll be headed to Grosjean and Magnussen if we finish the race in P5. But the Super has the full city of Ocon, it's got a bit of a problem there. I think it's got a mechanical issue, I think. So it looks like Ocon is having a bit of a problem there. So like there's a bit of problem for Force City as well. Looks like Force City and Haas are not going to score any points when the teams are winning 4th. These teams were in 4th and 5th in the Constructors' Championship. They are not going to score in the standings. In 4th and 5th in the Constructors' Championship, in the Constructors' standings are not going to secure any points. Yeah, they're not going to secure any points. Any more points are going to score over today. Gross is finally back at the points for Haas then. Great comeback from Grosjean. Ocon. Oh, Esteban Ocon's got a puncher. Ocon's got a puncher. The first with Esteban Ocon is got a puncher. So that's disastrous for Force India. Looks like they're not going to score any points, I don't think then. So yeah. Probably staying P3 in the moment then. So yeah, the Williamsons are doing well so far then. So yeah. So Ocon had to do a 4 lap with a puncher. So Esteban Ocon will have to do a 4 lap with a puncher there, and that has brought out the virtual safety car out for the 2nd time for this race. So with VC out then, So yeah. So the first safety car's got is deployed because of Esteban Ocon's puncture there for Force India. So the first we have to head back to pit. So this is a bad day for. This is a bad day. This is a bad day for the Force Injured team. There, we're both having problems. Then first was Perez retiring from this race for this Hungarian Grand Prix, and now Esteban Ocon with a puncture, with a flat spotted puncture on the Red Bull Superstar tyre he's on. So he will have to make stop number 3 for a new set of tyres. And I think some of the coming to pits as well. I think they took damage to Esteban Ocon there. So it looks like that'll be a good chance for that to get a good fast lap there by the end of the race then. But where we get past Marcus Ericsson there, but Sainz had to slow that to bail because he can't get past Ericsson there. That could hopefully can hold on a lot there. That could cost him time there to try to get past him a lot as he gets past Marcus Ericsson there. So Alonso gets past him as well from McLaren. We're in the closing lap for the rest. We're in the closing lap of this race of this Hungarian Grand Prix then, guys, as we're trying to nurse the car hard with a bit of damage on the front wing, but it seems that front wing looks like it seems fine for that for the rest of the race though. So we're keeping P5, Carlos Sainz P6, Alonso P7 for McLaren. Looks like there's going to be a bucket of points for McLaren then. It advances in 7th place. So it looks like we'll be finding P5 at the moment then. Let's take a look at the engine cover. Looks like, well, they'll be chased much then. So it looks like they'll be keeping it with us then. Keeping it with us, but the gearbox is over 45% then. So we need to keep an eye out of it then by the next race then. So yeah. So it looks like we're keeping the engines nice and smooth. It looks like we've got the right decision then. Let's see if we had for the first race in Australia then. Carlos Alonso too close on me then, but we're gaining a lot of gain time. But we need to try and make this gap a lot. We need to get the gap back a lot more to try and do it. But we're doing our best to try and do it. But we're behind the 2 Spaniards then, who had the previous grief from me from Silverstone last time at the British Grand Prix. But now this Hungarian Grand Prix, they're winning 6th and 7th. Bottas only got 10 laps to go, but actually it's Hamilton is out in front for Mercedes then. But this is going a good way for the 7th chance to secure another victory here in Hungary. Lap 59 now. Ricciardo and Verstappen, Red Bull Racing, 3rd and 4th place in this race. Verstappen P4. This has been a great race so far to get into 5th place, and guys, we're doing the best we can to keep that 5th place from Alonso and Sainz. Well, Alonso and Sainz were behind Hamilton in the 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix, even though Sainz was at Ferrari and Alonso was at Alpine in that 2021 race. And both of them are in the sports though, both Sainz and Alonso, they'll be keeping their seats charged for 2022, I think. So yeah. But look how this dance is getting closer now. But yeah. We'll try our best to try and pull away then. Try and increase our lap time a lot then. So let's see how I'm going to try and get that up. How I'm going to try and get it up then. So it's going to be a bit tricky then to the end of the race. Bit right at that turn lever there. Sainz Alonso approaching me fast, but hopefully this is going to be staying that way until the end of the race. So yeah. What's the gap between me and Verstappen then? The gap between Max Verstappen is only it's over 1 minute now, so it looks like we're going to have to set up for a top 5 bits. We're going to have to set up then, guys. It's been a great race so far here at this Hungaroring circuit in Hungary for the Hungarian Grand Prix then. We've got a few more laps left to go then. We're on lap 60 then, we're on lap 40, one lap down from the race leader Lewis Hamilton, and now we're going to cruise into a top 5 finish by the end of the race then. We're going to cruise into a top 5 finish by the end of the race. So looking for a 5th place finish in the top 5 finish for this Hungarian Grand Prix race for me. So it looks like the 70-year-old man is going to get that win. So it looks like we're getting an advantage right now, so we're going to hopefully finish in P5, hope we get a good advantage there, but let's see how this go. We've got another 10 laps to go, but can we do it? We're going to prepare ourselves for the way to celebrate this top 5. We're going to get out on track, to get out, see myself getting the 5th place finish there behind Sainz in 6th place. both Toros are in the point so far. With Fiat and Alonso, and with Fiat and Sainz in the point then for Toros. So then Alonso is closing the back of Carlos Sainz there. It looks like he won't try fierce in the racing P5 though, but we're getting to the closing lap of this race then for this Hungarian Grand Prix as we go around the fire car right now then. And it looks like when you try to get into the fences there, so it's not clear for that. He's opening on the DRS a lot quicker then. He's gaining on me then, but he's not that close or not then. But it looks like we're going to have a 5th, 6th and 7th place showdown race to the end of the race then. So we've only got 6.5 of fuel left in the tank then. It looks like we're going to have to save much fuel than that to try to push away from Carlos Sainz then. But it looks like it's going to stay that way then to the end of the race. It looks like we're going to be fine for that then on lap 61 then. So up to here we go through again. Up to here we come again. And there's a bit of staging lights then. I hope this is not going to turn into a baseball stadium place then, I don't think. The sun is going down then, but we'll be fine for that. We're actually a lot down from the race there. This is a bit like real life racing then. So we only got 10. Okay, we only got 10 more laps remain then. So yeah. Round we go into turn number 12. Before we go into the penultimate corner of the track, turn 13, and looks like it's going to be Hamilton is going to win this race, but he's got to try to fit this race and hopefully survive the next few laps time then. So on to lap 62 we go on to now. So it looks like we're getting the upper handle then. So looks like our lap times are doing way much quicker then. Hopefully we'll be fine for that then, so yeah. 16 words left of the race. We lost 4 from this race for this Hungarian Grand Prix. We lost Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Raikkonen, both 3 hours out of the race. We've lost Sergio Perez and we've lost Tom Van Dorn from this race for this Hungarian Grand Prix then. And it looks like it's going to be a showdown to the end of the race. Lap 62 now. And it looks like we have a good race so far. Getting Sainz Alonso, and I think we got a yellow flag and I think my teammate Palmer's gone off. Oh dear me. Not another incident at turn 12 though. Oh, what is it this time?
Jam on toast?
No, jam on toast will be fine. Yeah, can you give me a snack though? I think he got hit by Kevin Magnussen though. Maybe a lap car tried to lap. I think it was Bottas who was trying to lap him though. Yeah, I think it was. So Bottas has hit my teammate Jolly Palmer. As now that will cost him very much favorable time though. So Palmer was winning the points for the first half of the race. Unfortunately, he's not going to score any. He's going to finish without scoring any points. He's not going to score any point for this evening today, then guys. So Jolly Palmer, my team is not going to score any points available. He's going to cap for today then, so it's going to be me who's going to get the 10 valuable points then. It looks like this is going to be a bit of a close-up then between us and I think we'll be just 1 point then. If it's Ocon, I think I had an Ocon means it will be say 10 points, and we've got another yellow flag at turn 12 on the next lap. And who is that though? Let's take a look at the replay and see who it was. And it is Marcus Ericsson. And it's Marcus Ericsson for Sauber. God, these drivers are getting a bit of rubbish here. Look at that, yeah. Oh, Marcus had to drive for penalty, but retired for that race then, unfortunately, yeah. He got drive for penalty for speeding under the safety car then, so yeah. So that's what happened then, so yeah. So, we're not going to simulate the session then, or retire from the session, or do the missiles or actually mania, so we'll fight for that then, so yeah. So yeah. So, looks like we've got a lot of handling to make up for, so yeah. So yeah. Good work for that then, so yeah. Got a bit right at turn number 5. A bit slow going in for turn 6 there. And I think that Max Verstappen has just stolen the podium spot from Daniel Ricciardo. I think he has. So, I think it's a bit of a Red Bull swap up though. Bit of a swap up for the podium position though. It looks like Max Verstappen has got ahead of his team. Let's look at the replay. Oh, it was from that lock-up from Ricciardo, and this is where Verstappen. Oh! And they bang wheels, both Verstappen and Ricciardo there, but that's what caused Max Verstappen to get into the podium spot. So both Red Bulls have both collided together. So Christian Horner cannot believe that both of his drivers have collided then. Both winning the race in third and fourth in this way, but if they both took each other out of the way, that would be us into the podium position. And so I can finish the next and fourth, and almost in P5. That was so brilliant, terribly close. With that lock-up from Ricciardo from the Red Bull driver, that was solid, that nearly took both he and Max Verstappen out of this Hungarian Grand Prix, and that will sort of bring me into the podium places then. And I think that's it. Carlos Sainz has given up me. He has wear to his tyre has worn out. His tyre wear has worn out now. It looks like he's on a bit of ground there trying to get me. It looks like he has wear out a lot then, so yeah. And this could be a chance for Lando to get past him as well. So with Max Verstappen, I'll be still that final podium place spot from his teammate David Ricciardo. Australia and the Dutch driver collided then, so looks like it's going to be able to be Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, like they had it in the last time I saw them stood together, like 1, 2, 3, was at the Styrian Grand Prix in 2020. So it's going to be the first time they'll be standing together for like on this for this race then. So yeah. So yeah. Right, before we go into Keynes now, it's looking good so far then, so yeah. We're winning P5 then. Carlos Sainz is in P6 and Alonso P7. Hamilton's only got about 5 laps remaining of this Hungarian Grand Prix. We're having crazy further action here. A lot of further 12 incidents there. Further incidents there at turn 12 there throughout this. Involving Ericsson and also Ocon then, and also Jolly Palmer teammate as well. But it looks like we're going a good bit ahead of everybody in the race then. So we're getting close to the back of Lawrence Stroll, the Williams driver who's been fully lapped down, but we're getting close to the back of that Williams driver to make a move on him to try secure that all-important fifth. Actually, we're going to try to get past him because he's already been lapped. We're going to try to get past him to get that all-important fifth place. Then he needs to move aside. He needs to let aside to us. He needs to move aside, and he can get, and he gets us, and lets us get past him, and lets us through. But if not, if he gets past 3 marshal points with the blue flag, he will be penalised, and Stroll will get a penalty. We'll get a penalty for ignoring blue flags then, for not getting the penalty for that then though. But I think he's going to get a penalty for that. I think he's going to go past that. I think he's got it, but he's not going to be able to lose then. He gets past, and we get past Stroll down. I think he's got took some bit damage, minor damage for his front wing. I think he has. So Stroll a bit of minor damage front wing like we have, and looks like he's way down in 15th place. Looks like the Canadian driver, the rookie, is not going to be going bad. I think we've got a bit of a blizzard there, and I think Sainz has just forced Lawrence Stroll off. I think he has, so Stroll has just got bailed off the circuit then, so let's take a look at replay of that, what happened. Let's take a look at that again. So this is Sainz trying to get past Stroll, trying to get past him, who's been lapped. He got past him, but here comes Alonso, and I bet Stroll did not see him coming, and let's see what happened. Oh dear me, that is such a bloody shame for Stroll then. That is not going to be great. Same accident for Williams there. With him 15 and Massa all the way down in the points in P10, this is not going to be a good day for. This is not going to be a good day for Williams either then. So we're really with one Williams spun out then, the other in the points then. The Williams driver Philip Massa is in the points still with 1 point coming his way for P10 then for Williams then. But unfortunately I think McCarthy get that back the all-important gap in the championship as they go along for this then, so yeah. So 5 laps to go then, so we're looking good for this race then so far then. Unfortunately, no people didn't join in this live video then, guys, so that's just a bit of a disappointing. But I think that was this full 2-hour race, fully 2-hour mark race, then around this Hungarian Grand Prix, the Hungaroring then, Hungaroring, and see the full action race live then. As I got a bit wide at turn 5 then, guys, I'd like to have a chance to get past me then. So no one has to join in, so that's fine then. That's completely fine then. That's completely fine. So we're fine for that. I hope they can watch it after the live stream is finished then, and hopefully they can watch it for the fully 2 hours. They can watch it for this full, wholly 2 hours of this Hungarian Grand Prix race then. For this whole race in Hungary, the Hungaroring in Budapest. This has been a good race so far here in Hungary then, and we were approaching the 2-hour limit then. So I think we've got 1 hour 55 minutes. I think we've gone to then. So yeah. So looks like we've got a good upper hand there. Fernando Lotte is Stu trying to find a way to get past Carlos Sainz. Actually Stu trying to find a way to get past me there, but the laps are counted down. He's winning our laps to try to do that though. So as we come around the Varco right now then, on we go into lap 67. And looks like we have it. He's up there to the way. He's not that close to me though, but he's close to me a lot. Looks like he's fine, so yeah. Alright, looking handy there. Just got free, because Hamilton's on lap 68. We'll be starting the penultimate lap at any time then. The second to last lap is coming up to now, so we'll be starting the penultimate lap of this Hungarian Grand Prix race though. Hope will not catch us to me by the end of the race, I don't think. So yeah. So we're going around turn number 5. I mean turn 6, and it looks like Sessions not gaining on me. It looks like we're going to be keeping that 5th place then, guys, for the rest of the race. Looks like we're going to have it in the bag there. Looks like we're going to have a good comeback race. Looks like Grosjean. Wait, how the heck did Grosjean has got caught up to us that quickly? How did Grosjean got to us from getting ahead? Started the race in P8, now we're in the race in P8, and now Grosjean looks like he's going to join the party, but the laps are counting down a lot then. Looks like, yeah, look at that. Roman Grosjean has joined the party then, guys. So Roman Grosjean has caught this 4-car battle then. He's now joined the party. He's joined this train car queue for P5. But it's not, is he going to face that race then by the end of the race then? I think we'll be then, because he has a good run on the last point then. He's looking on me again. He's looking for the move there, going down into turn 1. He's going for the outside, but it looks like he's not going to make that move. But it's not going to work out on my friend, I don't think. So it looks like Simon will have to bail that out, I think, then. So yeah. So looks like he's only got one more chance to do that. So Carlos Sainz does. So it looks like we'll be fine for P5 if we keep this up. This is getting close to the end of the race then, and we're only just half the lap to go. I think Hamilton has just started his very last lap of this race. It's going to be Hamilton time for Mercedes.
There's 3 laps if you remaining.
This is going to be very good for this one then. Here goes Grosjean then.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
This is coming on to, this will be our very last lap, because Hamilton is a lap ahead of, we're actually a lap behind Hamilton then, and looks like we're very clean air then, and we're coming on to lap 16 now. We're coming on to the penultimate lap of the race right now. We've only got 2 laps left to go. We're coming on to the penultimate lap of the race, but Hamilton is heading towards victory here in Hungary, and he's only got this one. He's only got a few more corners left to go, and he will secure that win in Hungary, and he will take the lead of the Drivers' Championship, and Bottas will sneak into 2nd place though. This is going to be a good gamble for Mercedes to take the lead from Ferrari in the championship table then. So this is amazing work there from that then, and well done. So yeah, wow, amazing work there for Hamilton. Wow, it's amazing work there. Good work for Hamilton there, baby. Yeah. Well, it's a great race, yeah. You okay, Dad?
We finished then.
No, not just yet. This has been a great race for Hamilton, though. Yeah, well done, Lewis. Congratulations to Mercedes. Factory Paul will come home in second to make a Mercedes 1-2 here at the Hungaroring. It's Mercedes and Total Wolf's team are back on the top, and Hamilton and now Lewis Hamilton leads the Drivers' Challenge, and Mercedes lead ahead with extend their lead over VR in the Drivers' Challenge with both cars failed to fail, with both VR failed to fail with Mercedes picking up the full maximum points of 43. They extend their lead in the Drivers' Championship then, though. Both Red Bulls and Max Verstappen and David Cole will face the race third and fourth for Red Bull. That's a good work point, good deserved work there for Red Bull. As Grosjean just starts 7th from Alonso. But we're going to come home now. We're going to defend our call sites then for P5. Who's going to be close to the finish? There's a lot of Alonso's going to defend that 7th point from Grosjean at the end. But we've come home to finish with an excellent 5th place that we had in Australia. Side 6 for Toro Rosso. Call site 6 for Toro Rosso. Fernando Alonso defends up Roman Grosjean for 7th place. Alonso 7th for McLaren Honda. That's good work for the Spaniard driver. 6th and 7th for the Spaniard drivers. Roman Grosjean 8th for Haas. 9th is going to go to Daniel Kvyat for Toro Rosso. And the 5th point is going to go to Felipe Massa for Williams. So Williams only picked a 1 point there from starting on the 9th point of the grid. So P10 for Felipe Massa, 1 point there from Mr. Massa there. Massa is P10 with 1 point there, and P11 went to Mr. P11 went to I think it was Max. I think maybe not. We called P4, so well done.
Top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
It's a difficult one, but I'll have to go for the Renault driver.
I'm driver of the day!
Touching close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult
Moved up 9
situations.
positions from 5th place. Great work from me.
Standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
Another Hungarian Grand Prix. It's Mercedes who's dominated that race then. What a great, crazy race that was to the end of this Hungarian Grand Prix. The winner of this race is Lewis Hamilton for Mercedes. Back on top since, I think since Spa-Way. It's quite been a long time now, Lewis Hamilton, since he's won, last time won the race then. Followed by second place of Mercedes 1-2 here in Hungary, so well done to them. So we faced the race in P5, had the color sign of Fernando Alonso by the end of the race then. David Cole faced 4th for Red Bull Racing, so a good 4th place for Red Bull Racing then. We faced the top again like we had in Australia then. Another 5th place finish here at the Hungarian Grand Prix Hungary. That was a great result for me. I'll give us a round of applause for that. P5. 5th place in this race for Hungary. Good work for me from 50 on 40 on the grid. Okay, I hate that number, number 40. So we finished in the top 5 again for the second time then this season then with us for P5. Carlos Sainz 6th place with 1 down for top 1. So Fernando Alonso 7. Both Spaniards finished ahead of them, 6, 6, 6 and 7. Because 4th had to make the move for Alonso from 7, but 40 had to set the race, had to finish the race in 8th, set the race in 8th place then. Oh, actually, Massa just finished ahead of Fiat. I think Massa's got close to taking 5th just before the finish line, just before the finish, in the last few laps of the race. And Massa, the Williams driver, the Brazilian, picked up some 2 points for that race. Then, so 2 championship points for Massa there for finishing 9, and Dagen Fiat the Russian for top 1 in the other top 1 finishing P10. Outside the points, Massa 11 for Haas. This is point safe for the Danish driver. Edmund Ogre 12 for 0. This is point same for 40. No point in he's get the middle has to close it into them. Pascal Ferrer, good finish for here for Sauber, P13. Had the Julian Palmer 14, my team only 40. Mark Simpson finished ahead of Lawrence Stroll, who was the last of the race on the finishers, who finished 3 laps down by the leader of Lewis Hamilton. And the driver we lost for this way, we lost Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen, both VRs answers were both out this race. This is probably safe for them for retired like they had in Australia though. And also we lost for this race. We lost Tom Van Dorn and Sergio Perez, but why win this race? But without double top of both VRs, it means that both Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas lead the way. With both Vettel and Räikkönen failed to finish, then means that Lewis Hamilton has now taken the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Then. Meanwhile, we move up 7 into P9. The chair had both of the houses of Gross and Mazda are now level amounts of points. Gross and Mazda are both house drivers are now tied at the same amount of points. There, Alonso still had the sights at this moment. Then, so yeah, good job for that and free time. Well done for that. Well done. Good pick up points there. So got 1 point there. So yeah. 2 points there, so yeah. So it looks like that's yeah. We're in P9. We're 10 points we just grabbed from that race in Hungary. We're up to 33 points. We got 33 points. Like we got the same numbers next Max up in there. So big gap in the championship. 172 points to 166 points in the championship. Ferrari will have another advantage to try to get the next one out in Belgium. Spa focused on. Minus 6 points. The gap is between Bottas and the championship in the top to the championship. These 2 Mercedes drivers then. The 2 Mercedes drivers in the championship. On to the championship then. Well, with no point, with Ferrari didn't score any point, with both drivers failed to finish, Mercedes have increased their lead in over Ferrari in the sort of championship. Red Bull still in third at the Force India. Has did get a bit amount of points, but we're only 4 points clear from Toro Rosso. Well, meanwhile, McLaren are inches their way from Sauber in the sort of championship then. But it looks like, and Sauber still yet to score yet, but good work one down from that race then. The gap is just there's 4 points now between us and Toro Rosso in the sort of championship now. This is going to be a big challenge for the race ended by this. So for me, first, Colstein 6, with both Toro Rosso facing the point. But both Toro Rosso drive facing the point, with me facing P5 as the only way of facing the points. Well, my team really probably didn't though. Faces all the way down P4 though, so yeah. Well, so how we get a better chance of this then, so yeah. How we get the chance to get ahead to since it has the Toro Rosso 6 in the championship though. What can we do it then? Not 94 points. Could have the 100, but it's fine. 9% game, good par. 98% clean up. First race yet, President. Yeah. Wow. We picked up 4 points there. Positive here, we did not get that though. President did it as well. President 3, yeah. And we got the fastest, like he's posted 1 between 6.184. We posted 1 between 4.299. And we got quicker than him. So well done. Yep, well done. 6 positive points we got then for the reputation level, so well done there. And we have done. Oh, we have fitted in. Oh, wow, amazing! We've done the pit stop fencing. We upgraded our. We'll lock a second requirement on the pit stop efficiency by completing 25 race pit stops then. Racing pit stops then, so well done for that then, so yeah. That was pretty amazing then. So good work for the team then. Here at Hungary, the Hungaroring then. Victory for Lewis Hamilton then. And Ricardo and Verstappen third and fourth for the Red Bull Racing team for third round. We come on fifth play ahead of Carlos Sainz, Alonso and Roman Grosjean there in the house. So good work there for where they bucket looking stuff for the yellowest team for where Sport 10. But looking forward then to the next race at Belgium. So we're on the summer break now for F1 then. And now we'll be back next time for the Belgian Grand Prix practice one then, guys. But anyway, guys, thanks everybody for watching this fly street video. I'm sorry that nobody didn't join in. None of the fans on my fans didn't join in, but that's okay. It's just a video then, guys. I know fifth place fifth we scored that like we had in Australia in the first race in Melbourne though. So 20 points, well done. Oh, I hope we'll get that. Hope we'll get that engine power, fuel injection assisted power. Hope it will be there. Can it be restored, or would it be a failure like we had a few races ago? When we get to the next race in Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps, then, guys. But anyway, thanks for watching for the live video, then, guys. Please check it out if you want to watch it then, from the start of the video, then, guys. But anyway, please go check it out, then, guys. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos, then, guys. But anyway, guys, we'll be back next time for more of this. Formula 1 race, like I said, Belgium, in the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps will be the next race, then, guys. But guys, until the next time, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, then, guys. I'm sorry nobody didn't join, then, guys. But anyway, until next time, guys, have a good drink now, guys, and be safe. But anyway, guys, thanks for everybody for watching, then, guys. We'll see you next time, then, right? We'll see you next time, then, guys. Goodbye.